Guys, it just blows my mind, but this is my last segment of the college football
I know,
season.
it's hard to believe.
And I can't thank y'all enough for the opportunity to break down the latest college football developments yet again this season, week in and week out here on the Rick and Bo Show. But, guys, my heart is heavy today.
What's wrong?
I'm announcing my retirement from the show.
Oh, my gosh.
For the next 30 days. Plan on seeing me at the big rear ender.
Easy.
You're ender.
Guys, before we get into college football, this week has been crazy in our country. We've got a handful of states trying to secede from our country. The stock market's spiraling downward. Our pets' heads are falling off. However, I wanted to share some great news with y'all today that should put you at ease.
Okay, good.
Share it.
Reese Dismuke's dad says everything is going to be okay.
Lou, oh, my God.
What are you doing?
Come on.
12 straight weeks of Reese Dismuke's daddy.
Oh, my goodness.
But guys, what a week this has been in the world of college football. We didn't get to talk about it last week, but how about Lane Kiffin and his deflated balls? How about that?
No, that was something.
For
He
those
got caught cheating.
That's right. For those who didn't hear the story from last week, USC head coach Lane Kiffin voiced a complaint after their loss to Oregon, stating that an Oregon assistant had deflated their balls during the game.
Yep, that's true.
Analysts believe that next week Notre Dame will probably deflate USC's balls as well.
Dr. Lou.
Dr. Lou.
Oh, goodness.
He's in rare form. He knows it's his last
That's
one.
right.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're
I'll tell you what there. Choking there.
Okay, get a drink.
a token. What?
Somebody said the USA, the equipment manager that was let go, is now working for Mrs. Petraeus. Have you heard about this?
Rick Burgess.
I'm here always.
That's good, by the way.
Guys, speaking of deflated footballs, I don't know if you guys heard about this story out of North Carolina this past week where high school quarterback Will Greer threw for a record-setting 837 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, in a 108-80 playoff win.
108 to what?
To 80.
Gave up 80?
104 to 80.
A lot of
Isn't that
defense in that
unbelievable?
game.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, 837 yards and passing and 10 touchdowns. I just couldn't believe these statistics, so I made a quick trip up to Davidson, North Carolina, to visit with Will about his outstanding performance this past week. And he told me that he is expecting even bigger numbers in tonight's second-round playoff game. Can you believe this?
No.
They are facing Auburn University. Hook, line, and sinker. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, I'd be remiss if we didn't go ahead and discuss the Crimson Tide's fall from glory.
I had to hurt.
All the way down to an embarrassing number 4 ranking. How about that, Nicholas? In fact, I need to make a phone call. Yes, Nick Saban, this is the University of Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Who's your daddy in the polls?
Call Lou.
Dr. Lou.
And
early for that, Lou.
Early, come on. Y'all have been
now.
irrelevant in years.
And P.S., sometimes you realize the game has passed you by, and this is the kind of loss that does that, so I think you should probably retire now because you are a loser, an L7 weenie. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Dr. Lou.
He is punchy today, man.
Did you guys hear about how the real Lou Holtz told Nick Saban that he needed to retire? Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah. Said when he got to the point about the wins and the losses.
That was my terrible attempt at doing that.
Yeah.
So you explained it in your Lou Holtz voice.
That's
He
exactly
said
right.
they'd got so good they didn't enjoy winning anymore. They just feared losing. And he said when you get to that point, you got nothing left to play for.
Yep.
So he's doing the Alexander the Great analysis.
I guess it is. Cry yourself to sleep because there's no one else to conquer.
Guys,
Then all that changed last week.
I don't know, though, the way Texas A&M played, that would inspire me a little bit.
Yeah.
Guys, while we're discussing the Crimson Tide's defeat, I must report that this loss by the Tide has had a significant impact on the city of College Station. And this is a true story. Home of the Texas A&M Aggies, for those of you who don't know, College Station, Texas. I don't know if you've heard about this, but it turns out that since late Saturday evening, all the trees in College Station have died. Poison, College Station. There's just poison, College Station.
You're an outstanding singer.
Guys, while we're talking Texas, we can't leave out former head football.
We're talking taxes?
Yeah, while we're talking taxes.
What are we talking?
Let's talk taxes.
Okay.
Let's talk about the fiscal cliff. We can't leave out former head football coach Tommy Tuberville. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but Tuberville clearly slapped one of his graduate assistant coaches in the face during the third quarter of Texas game against the Kansas Jayhawks this past week.
Here we go.
I saw the incident live and had to find out what happened. So I went and caught up with the graduate assistant, and it turns out his name is Bobby Louder.
Inside. Wow.
2003 flashback joke. You really got to be a college football fan. I suspect a lot of the single women just turned off the radio right there. They're going, what in the world is this nonsense?
Right.
But guys, speaking of Bobby Louder, can someone please tell me what is going down in the plains of Auburn?
That's not good.
I don't know if y'all heard this, but reports say that the biggest and loudest cheer of Saturday night's matchup against Georgia came from fans when the final score of the Texas A&M Alabama game was announced at Jordan Hare Stadium. When that final score was announced, the fans went crazy.
Sadly, that was true.
That's true, yes. And athletic director Jay Jacobs, though, has decided to capitalize on this excitement and is encouraging fans to wear their maroon 12th man shirts this weekend's game. If we can't cheer on Auburn, might as well cheer on the Aggies. I love it. I tell you, it's one thing to get Rick going. When I get Bubba going, I know I'm rolling.
There you go.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's the next
Special
level.
food right over your shoulder.
Like waking
That's
a
right.
bear.
That's
In
right.
all-
Turkey, by the way.
in all
Honestly, I've
serious-
stared at that turkey the entire time you've been on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In all serious,
I'm going to take a bite right out of it.
In all seriousness, guys, I've been informed by Auburn officials that the Eagle will not fly in Auburn before this weekend's game.
What, are you
This
serious?
is true. Instead, cheerleaders will get the fans fired up with the classic cheer. This side say Alabama 24. This side say Texas A&M 29. Alabama 24. Texas A&M 29. Whoa, kick 'em.
Kick 'em.
I was really struggling with that one.
I know. I heard you. I think
Who's Syracuse playing?
you're right.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know who Syracuse. I think they're playing Missouri.
Yeah, they
Missouri
are.
and
They're
Syracuse.
in Missouri.
I know there's a lot of Auburn news this week, but that's what happens when your team is struggling as mightily as there is. And the latest of the struggles is highlighted by the fact that the Auburn football program has hired a private security firm to knock on players' doors each night. Have you heard this? Knock on players' doors each night at 11 p.m. To make sure that they're obeying their curfew. Auburn coaches say that violators of this curfew policy will receive a spanking and no allowance for a week. Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
You like that one?
I really like that one. Got a little bit more here.
Roll on, Coach.
While we're talking Tigers, I'm not sure if y'all have heard what medical and health experts are saying about Auburn's horrific year. This is actually
Well, he
turning into a
just
thing.
bury it. I mean,
It turns out after several months of medical testing, they are crediting Auburn's lackluster performances to cardiovascular and circulatory issues. Can you believe this?
Really?
Oh, wow.
That originate in the upper leg of all the Auburn players. World-renowned Dr. James Andrews says it is clear that these Auburn football players are suffering from a classic case of Daisy Duke practice pant cut off circulation to make your legs fall sleepophobia. I needed more from that one, guys.
We were just looking at you.
Guys, you've never had a case of Daisy Duke practice pant cut off circulation to make your legs fall sleepophobia?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Thank goodness. No, I took a shot for it.
Most every pair of pants I wear, I'm suspect.
Coach, why are my calves so wide and tingly? I must not be getting blood. Okay, that wasn't funny either. Man, I tell you what, this must be week 12. Guys, I've had a blast. I just want you to know I've had a blast this season. It truly is an honor to have been with you guys for 3 straight years now, breaking down college football. But I want to let the fans know if they want Lou back next year, they need to let Rick and Bubba know to give Lou a raise. And guys, I can't say it any better than my 2 Asian leprechaun manicurists said it today. You give us more money, or you get no more funny.
I can't believe the only thing I'm shocked on the final visit. You had Tuberville. Who was he playing? Kansas. No Charlie Watts.
Yeah, khakis.
I think we should end it this way. They're husky. Husky khaki.
We'll break down the games for the next 2 weeks next.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.